Tofu, costumes, bonus weapons, bonus walls, contact ideas. Gun. Hello there, and I should probably point out at this point that I am, well, yeah, I bought the bonus thing because it was like £1, so I thought, why not? Ooh. Or the tofus. I might have to do these at some point. Anyway, I thought I'd do some Resident Evil, mainly because I'm bored. I'm kind of bored. Ish. And also I really, really kind of need to, well... I'm gonna go with the standard. I'm doing this mainly because I'm a little bit, well, I've been away for a while and I'm only really doing little bits with Ollie and Ian sometimes. You know the usual. It's a bit...
Just getting good. I need some sleep. Oh, shit.
Ouch. It's okay, it's okay. She's probably dead. I've invited Ollie and Ian just in case. But yeah, I wanted to just get some of the weapons and stuff and just have some fun, because I've finished the game a couple of times by now. I'm not saying hey, I earned this. No, I didn't. I didn't. I take no shame in what I did. Actually, I take a huge amount of shame in what I've done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm this Claire. But kicked me out of my own fucking party. Hold on. I hope nobody's afraid of my pixelated face. Ah.
Hello? Are you okay? Wait here. I'll check it out.
Hold still!
Excuse me, is everything okay?
Stay back, ma'am. I got this.
Don't come any closer! It's like a nightmare. Whoa! Don't shoot!
Get down!
We gotta get out of here.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
Holy shit.
Attention all citizens.
Can't stop. Gotta keep moving.
That's right,
It's like the
Clay.
end of the world.
Well, that worked.
The police station. Almost there. Anybody here?
Okay, so I don't.
Great. Focus, Claire. Focus.
You all right?
Yeah.
You're safe. For now. Marvin Branagh.
Thanks.
Obviously some...
So nobody knows what caused this?
Okay, so the infinite knife doesn't work, but this one will. Okay, I'm gonna go completely fucking nuts with this one.
Hello?
Hey all.
Hey, son, how you doing?
I'm fine. I just thought I'd have myself a bit of fun with, with a quick stream, see how, just to hang out.
Cool. Resident Evil 2.
Well, yeah, that, but I've got all the unlockables. So I'm basically going through the game with an infinite rocket launcher.
Okay.
And literally everything else. Because at this point, this is friggin' hilarious.
Can you let Mr. X have it?
Oh yeah, well the thing is you can still do a load of damage to him. And he'll just pass out.
Yeah.
Where? It's marked on. How fast can you get back here?
So yeah, I can give it to X apparently.
Yeah.
X gonna give it to
X don't give it to me.
I'm just sniping zombies with a rocket launcher. Never thought I'd be able to do that again.
Not since Resident Evil 4.
Ah, yes.
Well, if there was an infinite launcher in 5, I didn't play it for long enough to get it.
I mean, granted, yes, this kills any degree of challenge there is in the game, I guess. But I can explain. It's fucking hilarious.
Well, yeah, but you've already done the challenging part.
Oh, yeah. Infinite knife and an infinite machine gun. Not in that order. Right, up we come. It also doesn't help that we've had the orange walk today, so yeah. Basically, it's a thing that happens only in Ireland and Scotland. Basically, without getting too apolitical about it, it's a racism thing. It's basically a racist Catholic walk around, does something, or pay tribute to some really horrible person who existed or something, I think. Yeah. It's one of those things. But yeah, when I see Mr. X, I can now blast him with a rocket launcher, which is going to be more awesome than it needs to be.
Damn, this is your conscience.
Plus, avoiding drama on Twitter, because, that happens. I mean, it's nothing major this time, but, well, people are now going nuts because one person happened to put up a thing saying that if a certain ship happened in My Hero Academia, they were going to quit the fandom. I'm like, why does this matter?
I didn't realise you could quit fandoms.
Exactly. Well, my thoughts exactly at this point. I mean, my thing was, look, it shouldn't really matter to you. It shouldn't really matter. I mean, for fuck's sake, I've been part of the My Hero Academia fandom for about 2 years, and I'm used to seeing people ship people just for them breathing near each other. I'm pretty sure that'll be a meme in the future.
But he looked vaguely in her general direction, so...
Yeah, I mean, for fuck's sake, it doesn't help that in the later stuff especially, that, like, I've got a book called The School Briefs, which is a bit in between. Like, they're just fandom bits, they're just little bits, they're made by the creator, obviously, but they're just nothing's happening. Like, the second book is literally a slumber party between the 1B and 1A girls, where they discuss things, and while I find it hilarious for Ibarra to scream at one point that love is a commitment to God, and I'm like, yeah, this has to be canon now. Because Ibarra's entire character is that she's Jesus. But it's simply because they don't like the ship of Todoroki and Momo. I'm like, well, I don't like the ship of Bakugo and Ochako because it doesn't make any degree of sense, but, you know, there we go. Not ruining the fandom for me.
Shit like this is why I don't involve myself in fandoms.
Well, I've said, look, there's worse things. I mean, I've sat through worse things than the My Hero, because they've now decided to go, well, this just means that My Hero Academia thing has become as toxic as everything else, and as, you know, such and such. And I went, well, listen, I'm not going to say, you know, that's your opinion and everything, but again, until the My Hero Academia fanbase starts actively trying to kill the artist, like the Five Nights at Freddy's one, or gatekeep the show saying no one else can watch it but them, then it isn't quite as toxic as, you know, other fandoms yet.
Doesn't make it feel good though.
Oh no, it doesn't, but it doesn't, you know, it's only one small percentage, it's not really this big group of people. It's literally a small group of people saying they don't like the fandom now because of one small thing. I personally do... I mean, granted, I also don't like that people ship things just for the sheer sake of it, just because two characters generally looked at each other slightly. Doesn't ruin it for me or make me hate the characters. I mean, I don't support the Tsuyu and Tokiyami relationship at all.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, I don't support... Well, the thing is, I don't really care. The point is, Ollie, that it doesn't bother me. It doesn't ruin the show for me or suddenly take away from it to a point where I can't even watch it anymore.
Relationships were never the points of the show.
Well, I even said at one point, look, here's the thing, you've also got to remember, and I've said this to you on multiple occasions, they are literally in high school, effectively. Do you have any idea how many relationships people go through high school anyway? That's not counting the fact that UA, I mean, a point they made in the other thing, one of the reasons that the whole relationship thing gets shot down in the second part, in the second School Briefs book, is literally because they literally admit they don't have time. They literally ask, so have you ever thought of doing it such and such with, you know, one of the boys or anything, or dating one of them? And they literally say, when I was finishing middle school, I literally spent all my time trying to get into UA. And since getting to UA, all I've done is study and train. I haven't really had time to really think about it.
Well, yeah, it's got to be a demanding vocation.
I mean, the closest we've gotten is Uraraka's whole thing, with where you know, she clearly has feelings for Midoriya but doesn't want to do anything about it yet. And Tsuyu's whole thing is more she's just trying to make friends at this point. And if she ends up getting a relationship, well, we'll see how that goes. But, you know, that's not the important thing. It's literally everything else. I mean, if anything, my problem at the moment is the inconsistent writing they've got at the moment. You know, like Bakugo saying he can't be a hero if he looks down on everyone, and then proceeds to continue to look down on literally everybody around him. By his own admission, he's failed. I mean, one thing I found funny yesterday, someone made a fake manga chapter where Bakugo actually died. It was very well done, I will give
I
them.
finished reading 1994, by the way.
Do you feel depressed yet?
Oh, yeah. Also, I read the essay on Newspeak at the end for the whole...
Oh, God.
Like, people saying political correctness is Newspeak. It's fucking not. There is a modern-day equivalent of Newspeak, and it's fucking text language. It has far more in common with that than with any politically correct thing.
Oh, lordy.
No, so the whole point of Newspeak is shortening words so you don't have to think, and therefore eventually you won't be able to think. Now, scientists, like, I think linguistic scientists and, well, I don't know what the field is, but people in the field that would know that did believe that at the time. But we now know that that's not how thought in relation to language works. So,
Look,
like,
can we all just sit there and laugh at the
that level, you would still be able to formulate the same amount of thought. And also, we now know that it's not possible to torture someone into believing something they know to be false.
Yes, yes. Doesn't mean we can't still laugh at the fact that all V for Vendetta was what if we actually got 1984 but then added the Phantom of the Opera.
What if 1984, but it also had the Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah.
I've not actually seen V for Vendetta.
I think Liz had it. I think Hugo Weaving's in it.
Yeah, I'm aware that Hugo Weaving's in it. And
I mean, I am starting to watch their trope talks. I am starting to watch the trope talks as well for the.
Yeah, I put up that playlist earlier. Like,
look, I mean, I watched the tournament arc one because I kind of felt compelled to at that point.
Yeah, well,
though it made me think that the reason I actually think I found the source of the problem with the Bakugo Ochako problem that started, and it's actually Aizawa's fault. Simply because I think people don't understand that just because he says something doesn't mean that's actually what's happening. Because his entire thing was right. His entire thing was right. That her entire thing was right, though. That he literally tells off the audience for being dicks. Like when they're going, "Oh, she's just a fragile girl thing," and he's like, and his entire argument stems down to, "Oh, stop being misogynistic assholes." If he held back, he would actually be thinking, yes, that's true, but that's not what's actually happening. But the best way I actually thought to describe Bakugo's thing is when you're doing a boss rush and you're preparing for this boss at the end, so you don't want to use all your best attacks, but then that one boss turns up that you actually thought, oh, this is going to be piss easy, and it turns out they're a bit more trouble than you expected, so you ended up having to use some of your best health potions and some of the tricks you were saving for later.
Yeah.
That was literally...
Guy that both his nuts says, how can the audience be dicks?
Well, to be fair, in My Hero Academia, they were literally watching a tournament where they made children fight each other, and then complained when one of them actually started fighting and hurting the other one.
Hi, guy with both his nuts. How you doing?
Hey, I'm glad he has both his nuts. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, I've pretty much fried everything.
Yeah. Well, when you have a rocket launcher with infinite ammo.
Yeah, I think when you've got a rocket launcher with infinite ammo, kind of subtlety's kind of thrown out the pissing window.
Cheating is the gift that man gives himself.
Indeed. I mean, I'm not trying to speedrun this, I'm literally just trying to have some fun with the rocket launcher. But yeah, that literally sparks the whole, oh, he showed respect to Urarna. No, he didn't. He was literally fighting her pure at full power.
He got pissed off.
Yeah, he got pissed off because he was actually only focused on two separate people, and those two separate people weren't the ones that forced him to, you know.
He's not a fan of having his worldview challenged.
Well, the whole point of Bakugo is that he's insecure. He's an insecure baby who's been told from the word go that his power is awesome, he's amazing, and he got a god tier quirk effectively, even though it makes no sense in science. You know, scientifically makes no sense whatsoever. He shouldn't have arms anymore.
Oh, most superpowers make no sense.
Actually, most of the quirks at least make some degree of sense. That's the worst part. Bakugo's don't make sense because his arms should be blown up.
What's his name? The guy who falls through things, how they made his power scientifically accurate or as close to it.
Oh, you mean the guy who looks like Tintin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, him, the guy who had a quirk that was weak to begin with and got stronger, yeah. They tend to like to do... I've noticed they have this trend in the show of having people whose entire quirk is considered useless by everybody, but they have to try and but they feel insecure about it, so they have to try and prove to people that it's not useless. I mean, that's pretty much most of Class 1A, to be honest, and that one asshole from 1B whose entire character
His quirk didn't get any stronger, he just found the best ways to use it.
Well, yeah, but quirk evolution's now a thing that they've just introduced, where people's quirks can mutate.
Okay,
after...
no spoilers though.
Okay, only 2 people have had it though. That's about it, and sorry that this guy's an asshole. We're not like this. Yeah, that they have to literally explain that they don't. They're sorry he's an asshole. Hey there, Ian.
Hello.
Lion, leaf, bird. Right, lion, leaf, bird. Yeah. His entire the guy from 1B, his entire quirk is that he can touch people and he can copy their quirk, and he's been told that his quirk is basically useless. Well, basically he's been told his entire thing is, oh well, you're useless because your quirk doesn't work unless you have someone with you, so you can't ever be a solo hero. So his response.
Oh, you've gone old school then.
What?
You've gone old school.
What, with Claire's attire, do you mean?
Yes.
Yes, I have. I'm using the alternative, but I also have a rocket launcher. I should also point out that I've also got all the tofus.
Oh, cool.
Well, they actually put up this DLC really cheap, and I thought, I'm never going to be able to finish Nightmare Mode at all. I'm not that good, and it was only like £1. So I thought, fuck it, I'll break my one rule this once.
Well, if it's only £1.
Let's see, fish, scorpion, water. Fish, scorpion, water.
So, has the rocket launcher been useful?
Well, I haven't had a chance to use it on Mr. X yet.
X gon' give it to you.
Though it has blown apart zombies like you wouldn't believe, and it was either this or use the Gatling gun, and to be honest, I don't like the Gatling gun in this game. First we're gonna rock, then we're gonna roll. Go, go, let it go. X gon' give it to you, X gon' give it to you.
I've seen the one where I've seen the YouTube video where they replaced him with Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yes. Speaking of Thomas the Tank Engine, Ollie, there's actually a guy in the My Hero Academia Vigilantes whose quirk is literally that he's Thomas the Tank Engine.
So he has his life narrated to him by Ringo Starr.
No, he's literally physically shaped like Thomas the Tank Engine with legs.
Oh.
Apparently that's how quirks work now.
And once again, Bakugo was being an absolute dick.
That is like 90% of his character.
His mother.
That's the thing, though. They haven't even. That's the thing, though. If they'd literally just do that and just say, look, his mom abused him pretty badly, or she's
No,
the
not his
cause.
mom.
What?
The Thomas the Tank Engine guy. It'd be her having to give birth to him.
To be
And
honest,
she came.
to be fair, Ollie, the people's quirks don't manifest until they're like in their teens. So it leads me to believe that one day, Mina just woke up pink with horns. Like she hit
And
puberty.
out she came out the
That's the
tunnel.
thing. It's kind of like X-Men, how their mutant powers don't really manifest until they're in teenage years or hitting puberty or something. Sometimes. So my entire guess is that certain people just woke up like that invisible girl just woke up invisible.
And she woke up invisible.
Bloody hell. Help us. What a load of old bollocks, thought Thomas.
Then in came All Might, and he said, I am here, as usual.
Oh,
My name is
All Might.
Tom.
I love All Might. I love the fact that he's considered the greatest hero in the series, and yet everyone who knows him knows about the secret of his quirk says he's the worst person to ever have the quirk.
Everyone loves All Might, except everyone who knows him.
Well, it's true though. I mean, Gran Torino pretty much told Deku right there and then, you know, you are probably better suited for this quirk than All Might ever was.
And All Might just sat in the corner and cried.
Well, to be fair, the thing that's just happened to Midoriya, which no spoilers or anything I won't tell you, apparently that's been common for every other person who's had the quirk except All Might.
You know, I would love to hear, like, Ringo Starr narrate more stuff.
So would I. Ah, side packs. Health pack. Health pack.
Ain't it?
Shut up.
Wait, what could he narrate?
I don't know. Woman, bow, snake.
Could be anything.
Woman, bow.
And so Claire fiddled with the dials a bit until they were in the right sequence.
Yeah, though I just did a role play, funnily enough, with one of my friends who, just because it's casual at the moment. Ah! 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 Ah!
A liquor came by to say hello.
They killed it with fire.
She kept blasting it with the rocket launcher, which was overkill.
Do you think it's dead yet?
Do you think
At
he
this
got
point,
it?
Claire thought, it's probably not dead enough.
But yeah, we did a role play where, well, apparently in certain parts of the UK there's thunderstorms here and there because that happens with this happens. So they've had the characters had a power outage, so she just took a light bulb in my friend's character just took a light bulb in my character's mouth. Well,
And down the
Thunder
stairs she went.
Well, Thunder Dragon quirk, so puts light bulb in the mouth, continues reading the Bible.
And with that, the final medallion was inserted.
Dante's Inferno. It's the first ever fanfic.
It is.
And they made Hell canon. The fact that that's a thing.
Not just any fanfic. The first ever self-insert fanfic.
Oh god, yeah. So yeah, I have in the box at the moment I have an infinite knife, a minigun, the Samurai Edge, the Albert model, and the original, and an infinite handgun. I shall, however, be going into battle armed with this rocket launcher.
And now Claire was armed to the teeth.
Nothing could get in her way now, unless it wanted its face blown off. Oh dear, thought the zombies. We're buggered, aren't we? Crash Bandicoot, or as my girlfriend's 5-year-old daughter calls him, Cash Banuka. I did have the PS1 version of Claire at this point, but I switched it back because it was getting too fucking jarring. Our residents are trying to nap!
Then along came Mr. Birkin. He wasn't having a good day.
What you're doing, he said.
Oh no, she shot me in the eye, he thought as he fell backwards. Soon, before he knew it, he was going over the edge.
This way.
Oh look, Sherry's outfit's
Well, I'm glad
changed.
that's over, said Claire.
You're a bastard, William.
And then she meets this strange child.
I was thinking of killing it. But then video games won't let you kill children anymore. I mean, for fuck's sake, remember what they did to Dawn of the Dead? They removed the child zombies.
Sherry told Claire that her mum worked for Umbrella. Oh dear, thought Claire.
I'm going to take the minigun for fun. Look at this. Ah, take this, America.
And so Claire decided to take the minigun. That turns monsters into Swiss cheese.
You're such a deep character. Fuck me! There was a thing I saw at one point where Bakugo did his usual thing at Midoriya. Midoriya just responded by just swearing and shouting at him and telling him to just stop being a dick for once, and Bakugo was like, okay. And he just writes in his diary, huh, apparently in order to get Bakugo to calm down, you just need to shout back at him. Ollie, your phone's going.
Yeah.
Oh no, here comes Chief Irons, kids.
And along comes the fat police chief. What do you think you're doing? He says.
Soon I'll be fucking you all in the face.
He looks like Uncle Bert.
Oh, look at that! He doesn't want Sherry to go to Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
It's true. Look at it. He doesn't want Sherry to go to Hogwarts for reasons that don't make any kind of sense. I mean, for fuck's sake, he's going to now take her to an island so that she can't get any of those. She can't get her letters anymore, even though it would just be simpler just to let her go.
The fat police chief was a man.
Okay, I'll go. You better be taking me to my mom.
Oh dear, says Claire. The fat police chief is a very naughty man.
Oh God! No one told
He
you
was so
manners.
incredibly naughty.
We'll fix that. He'll fix you. I'll
You
fix
have
all.
caused confusion and delay.
Okay. You know what? I'm
I'll
probably gonna.
get you, you very naughty man, shouts Claire.
Oh, right. I'm gonna go. Well, okay. We're gonna go Rambo on this. Whoa. Man, you 60.
I must find a key card.
Thought Claire very loudly. She
Because
said,
I don't trust the fat police chief at all. But first I must pick up a few items along the way. And so she shoots up a body lying on the floor,
defenseless.
Case.
just in case he might have been a zombie.
Oh God. Gatling guns, fine, but
And along comes a friendly liquor to say hello.
ooh,
But it turned out it didn't want to say hello, it wanted to rip off her face.
Claire didn't like that, so he stuck a rocket in its fizzog. Oh wait, I don't know. I don't like the look of that zombie. Thought Claire. Hold on, it's kicked me out again. I'm back. I don't like the look of that zombie. Thought Claire. And now he's in pieces.
Boom went the corpse.
Oh, the zombie.
I'll never
Oh, god damn it. Come on. What's that? What's that? Who's that? Claire stole his key. He didn't like that. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Ah, come on. Come on, stop kicking me out of the party. He keeps kicking me out of the party, thought Murasaki angrily. Perhaps he shall take up his complaint very angrily with...
And blame the bad weather up in Scotland.
Or the racist walks that are happening. Gotta blame him for something. Ah! Eat flash grenade, punk!
Well, that didn't taste very nice, said the liquor.
Mansell 2233 says, loved Resident Evil 2, that was my 54th platinum.
Nice. Now then, let's power up this elephant. Yeah, I'm lucky if I have about 2 or 3. Hooray for having a family. Seriously though, I am happy about that.
Good casuals.
Yeah. Royston! Royston! This person only plays video games on the weekend! Oh, it's not that bad, Nicole. The casuals are coming to take away my video games! Huh. Oh, look.
Those bloody casuals.
Oh, we've got some emails to Chief Irons. Let's read to see how good this person really is. As thanks for your unwavering support, I've deposited a small sum into your account to use as you see fit. I hope I can count on you to maintain surveillance over your subordinates, especially the ones who survived that mansion. Get rid of them if you must. I ran into some trouble with Umbrella headquarters. The suits want to take the fruit of my research away, but don't worry, this will all blow over soon. You just keep doing what I tell you and everything will be alright. You are to up the security in my lab. Your muscleheads are to shoot any suspicious person on sight. It doesn't matter if they kill them or even if they're Umbrella employees. I'm so close to completing G, and no asshole is going to get in my way. To Chief Irons, get your shit together and do your fucking job. Why do I get the feeling this could be attributed to several people I know?
Oh dear.
I told you I need more security in the sewers. Don't you know how critical the time this is for me? Ask for money, I'll pay you whatever once I take over, but not before. Why don't you get that? Never forget how expendable you are. Oh dear. Oh, his diary. Well, white-tailed deer, male, approximately 6 years old. Place of capture, Arkley Mountains. Length, 6'1". Height, weight, 353 pounds. Pleased with how it turned out, but I'm getting tired of working on these puny things. May need to move on to more challenging animals. Siberian tiger, male, 4 years old approximately. Place of capture, Khabarovsk Curry. Length, 9'6", weight 529 pounds. I nearly came when I sliced its yellow belly open and its warm guts spilled out. I still smell of wild beasts. This is the life. Jesus Christ. Pig. Female, 22 years old. Place of capture, Raccoon City. Length, 5'3", weight 110 pounds. The specimen's body is soft, sweet, and white all over, and it's mine forever. Oh my god, what the fuck? The guy jizzes over his own taxidermy work.
Oh dear, replied Claire. Said Claire. The fat police chief is a dirty man.
I'll fucking say. He's a dirty
And does things that
bastard.
we can't even... He does those things we can't show on television.
He's not the Messiah. He's a naughty boy.
Are you sure it's dead?
Oh, this isn't the liquor situation.
When zombies die, they die.
I am disappointed that throughout all of the zombie boom there has not been one zombie in a YOLO shirt.
I'm disappointed that throughout all of every zombie thing so far since, well, the early 90s and 80s, that we haven't actually found a single zombie that does the Thriller dance.
Yeah, zombies are pretty boring.
Especially these days.
I mean, nowadays, they're like, oh, let's make a horror game. Okay. But it's got zombies in it. We're like, pass.
I don't mind zombies so long as they're done right. And the whole 28 days later thing just isn't going to help these days.
We're tired of zombie games. Why not make a survival horror with vampires?
Because last time they tried that, we got that vampire game.
Oh, which one?
You know, Vampire. That one you were playing that we got bored of very quickly.
Yes. But I mean, when fighting vampires.
Masquerade?
Yeah, but you're playing as a vampire. A vampire game where you're not playing as a vampire, you're a human killing vampires.
They're a much more intelligent enemy.
Yeah,
Zombies.
precisely. That makes them a challenge.
Okay, I suppose I've waited long enough. We can fight Mr. X now. You waited very patiently, and you even brought me the precious gemstone I requested.
Oh, who am I kidding? I want another Silent Hill game.
I know you do. We all do. But we want a good one, not one that not a pachinko machine.
I know. And one that is good.
Okay, ready for Mr. X?
For Death Stranding.
Oh, oh, it's Mr. X.
Jesus, stay back!
Give it to him.
Okay, better move it.
Two rockets.
I think one failed because I hit him literally just as he was, well, yeah, in his animation.
I expected it to take more than that.
At least you knocked his hat off.
I'll avenge you, Marvin.
Sorry.
Yeah, a decent Silent Hill game that doesn't have any, like, callbacks to the movie.
Yeah, you really have some personal gripes with the movie. And who can blame you?
And a new game that doesn't use Pyramid Head.
Nobody just stay down.
Ow, ow, Dick, he followed me.
Ow.
Thanks for watching, girl.
No probs.
Do you want the light one?
Nah, I'm good. I can discard this. Okay, let's try this again. I am really sucking at this. Ah. Did it. Oh shit, here he comes.
Yeah, you just wait right there while I just send these stairs to try and kill you.
Oh, he's up again. Well, the rocket launcher does make him significantly less threatening. Really? How many times do we have to do this to you, old man?
At least one more, said Mr. X.
Claire had had enough of his bollocks for now. But she was heading to her escape. Ah, Ringo Starr. We've got to keep hurrying. We haven't got long. Right, because this is as fast as I can talk. Huh.
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
In the neighborhood. Find it. For now. Just hadn't dropped the fucking thing and let you go.
Don't worry, Sherry. It'll be all right soon.
There has to be a way out of here. Katniss had the door out of there. Darn it! I need the key. Oh no, it's him.
Where you going, Sherry? I told you to stay put. You need to listen.
Leave me alone. Just please.
Time to teach some manners.
Got him in the face.
You're gonna pay for this. Oh, shit.
In the face.
Run, Sherry, run.
There's no such thing as magic.
God, Uncle Vernon's got ape shit. I'll make you fucking sorry.
As soon as I find you, you're going back under the stairs.
After you've had your beating.
Justice.
Where are you? Show yourself. I know you're in here. The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be. I see you. Game over, Sherry.
Oh shit. Whoops.
It's all over now. Doors locked.
I'm so sorry. It's my bloody pigeon.
It's my nephew and he's serene.
Know you're in here. The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
You punched my Japanese golfer.
I love that.
Yeah. Potter! What the devil are you doing?
And then a plane crashes into the car.
Just gotta be yourself. God damn it. yourself! Now! It hurts!
Head.
I'd let you have Dudley's second baby.
God, oh my goodness, our hearts.
I see you.
Well, we've raised you since we're a bedroom.
Let you have Dudley's second baby.
What happened to the option of locking him in?
Well, she does lock him in, and then I'm going to get you, Potter. Have a gummy bear! What can I say, William? I guess he just doesn't like gummy bears.
What the devil do you think you're doing?
Have a gummy bear! Have two!
What are you smacking at?
What are you talking about?
Don't waste my fucking time. Bring me the pendant, or Sherry dies.
Pendant. What do you need it for?
You want the girl to die?
Fine. Where are you?
The orphanage.
The orphanage. Where is that?
In the neighborhood. Find it.
Sherry alright?
For now.
Slow you bastard. You hurt her. Are you serious?
I've got a Gatling gun, you have a beer belly. There is literally no way this ends well for you.
I remember someone made this movie poster from Harry Potter called Vernon Dursley and the Ungrateful Nephew.
It sounds familiar, oddly enough.
Yeah.
I'll store this shite. I know Mr. X is going to turn up one more time, and he died. And apparently, from what people told me, there's actually two Mr. X's in the game. There's actually two patrolling the RPD.
Oh, the other one's called Mr. Y.
I don't know, because one gets killed in Claire's scenario, the other one gets killed in Leon's.
Hmm.
Because as soon as I use this key card, Mr. X will turn up. See? There he is. Fuck off!
Just give it to you.
I just gave it to him. I've seen people replacing him with Donald Trump, the PS1 version of Sherry, Thomas the Tank Engine, that weird doll that Sherry picks up. Hello, Pete.
Everyone is still the one where they actually replace his theme tune with XCOM Give It to You. Ah, Pete's here. Hello, Pete. Did you get a load of the Uncle Vernon guy? Bring my coffee, boy.
We should be safe. I'm pretty sure Mr. X can't climb through. Can't climb.
We've raised you since you were a bedroom.
Giving you the moon of our signal, even let you have Dudley's second baby.
I don't like the look of that dog over there. Episode 6. Animal cruelty.
Well, it's a zombie dog, so it doesn't count.
Yeah. Might do. Depends what you're planning on streaming. Spyro. Ah, yes, Spyro. I really need to pick that up for myself at some point. I still need to finish Cash Banuka.
You know, someone should make a mod where they replace Mr. X with Brock Lesnar.
Well, I think it's in the realm of possibility.
But then again, what's the difference?
Mr. X has more personality.
Yeah, X has more personality.
That's about all I can think of. X gone.
Yeah.
Replace it with the red guy from Cow and Chicken.
Thing is, though, even if you did put so someone puts Brock Lesnar in the game, he doesn't like turn up until like he only turns up for like once a month. That means it's smooth sailing.
Yeah. He's not going to show up to work, so...
Yeah.
Right, that should be the dogs dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, bolt the door for all that nothing that's coming. I will say this has sped up the game dramatically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it's progress with the aid of the infinite launcher.
Well, oh, here's Uncle Vernon.
Don't fall! Oh.
Stop!
Potter!
Death Eater got him. And by Death Eater I mean alien character.
Oh god, he had the alien thing.
Give me that letter!
Give me that letter!
Hey, look, an orphanage happens to have a lab underneath it.
One more sound, and you'll wish you'd never been born.
Holds up 2 fingers.
Hey, Sherry, I'll be right there. Oh.
Meeting nephews upsets him.
It's okay, I shot him with a rocket launcher. Just keep running, child. He won't catch us. He's on his knees. My mom can't get up past her knees, nor can he. Holy shit, he caught up. You will not escape! Ah, God! Ooh. I'll be in my
bedroom. A little bit like Thanos. Without the hat on. Just a bit. I'll be in my bedroom making no noise and pretending that I don't exist. Too right to it. Daddy, no! I don't know why that's funny.
Daddy, no!
Daddy, no! Daddy, yes!
It's strangling time! Daddy, no! Oh, the crispin what? The crispinoid thing.
Where's Sherry? Sherry's fine. Do you know Sherry? Impressive display of strength. What happened to her? We have to assess the situation. Claire. Where is she? Hello? Oh.
Annette is a terrible, terrible parent. Pingus!
Where are you going? Look, I don't have time for 20 questions. Everything's under control.
Everything you call this under control.
It's not your concern.
She has to be someone's concern. Hey, Garrus.
Sherry, can you hear me?
Sherry, can you hear me?
Now I'm gonna smell like shit.
Ah, for God's sake, kicked me out of the party again. The bastard kicked me out again!
That kept happening to me on my stream, says Pete. It's a big change.
I'll be in my bedroom, pretending I don't exist. It has gone to the point where he's less terrified, where somehow he's less...
Yeah. I'm taking you to St. Brutus' School for Criminal Boys!
God, it kicked me out again!
St. Brutus' School for Incurably Criminal Boys.
Petunia, give me my gun!
Harry Potter versus Jeffrey Leonard.
Why didn't you say the house was safe there? Hey, Sherry.
Ah,
Scared. Those things were
they've done they've finally done a study on body image in video games. Study. Sexualization of genders in video games does not impact body image at all. Now go home.
I read that it was a very small area of, like, it wasn't really much of a study.
Well, there isn't really much to. There isn't really much to. Well, the problem again is there isn't really. You can't definitively prove these things, just like you can't definitively really prove. Well, violence in video games does things.
Yeah. Well, we've come a long way.
Oh, we have come a very long way.
I mean, remember when things kicked off in the in like the mid to late 90s?
Oh god.
Oh god, that was a day. That was a day and a half.
You know with people like with characters like Lara Croft.
The thing is, I was watching. It's
Ironically,
funny.
these days there actually is stuff in games to be concerned about. These are the monetization strategies, but
Yeah,
nobody's
but the
talking
other
about
stuff.
it.
Well, here's the thing. It's funny that you mentioned Lara because I was watching an Angry Video Game Nerd video, and I was suddenly reminded of how big Lara Croft was in terms of an icon for all that time. Mainly in the fact of, if you remember, all the shit that they had her character do. I mean, she advertised watches, cars. At one point, she even did the whole. Well, she even did Lucozade at one point.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, do you remember that Lucozade advert where she's being chased by a man and his dog, a man with a chainsaw and his dogs or something, and then suddenly the guy goes for a piss, and then it just stops and the characters become alive for a minute, and then she gives him a Lucozade and he's just like, ooh, Lucozade, thanks, love. And they just
Get over here.
They just stop fight. They just stop for a minute to drink Lucozade. Then they hear the toilet flush. So Lara whistles and they go, "Boris, get over here! Woof woof! I'll give you woof woof."
Spartacus.
Spartacus, Boris, woof! I'll give you woof woof.
Because I remember one where it's like the dog is like gets up right up in the camera and it's like, oh Spartacus, and he knocks the camera over and runs off and he goes, you cheeky little monkey.
Oh
and
God!
Laura calling it back.
God, I remember. Yes, I remember those adverts. But yeah, Lara was a big deal for a very long time.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
and the thing is, I have seen the argument of, look, if you keep saying that this is a bad thing, then these pictures of Duke Nukem have to be considered as well.
the thing is, Duke Nukem was a parody.
Well, yeah, but the body image
Yeah.
is the point.
I mean, if you look at Lara Croft now then to what she was, I'd say we've definitely come a long way.
Oh yeah, from pointy boobs to non-pointy boobs. Jokes aside.
And yeah, and I think I prefer the new Lara Croft
Well, yeah.
as opposed to the old one.
I've only ever played the. When it comes to the new Lara Croft, I've only played the 2013 Tomb Raider, but it was good.
Yeah, I haven't really played any of the other one.
Yeah.
I can't really honestly sit there and say I have played them.
I played the first new one, and I think and the shit they made.
Why aren't Pete's comments showing up on the screen? Like, that came
I
out
don't know.
on my stream 5 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, and Torna in Crash Bandicoot, and now he's just said, "I've only played the original and Anniversary."
Yeah, I'll be up. Yeah, Twana was removed for the stupidest of reasons. Let's be brutally fair to it, because they decided that she was too sexualized to exist in the game, so they removed her completely from Crash and replaced her with Coco because they felt having a sibling for Crash was a bit more friendly, well, child friendly. And then recently we've had the whole thing with Mortal Kombat changing classic costumes. Or removing them completely.
And yeah. But there's one thing about the original game that I did love doing.
Was it locking? Was it locking the butler in the freezer?
Yes.
Why does that not surprise me?
I mean, if you can do it, then why not?
The worst part is, you see, I know what you're doing, but you're not wrong.
I mean, doesn't he bother you?
Look, I'm not. Yes, he bothers me. He bothers me and follow me around, and I do think it's funny, especially when you consider that. You know that one of the things was considered the fourth game was considered so bad that that Universal Studios, I think, blamed the video game for its failure.
Hmm. I mean, a lot of people found the Butler to be scary. I'm like, why?
Yeah, he's not
I
that
just locked him in the
terrible.
fridge.
Yeah, just lock him in the freezer, then he won't be a bother.
I mean, he'll clip a few times through the wall, but nothing major.
Yeah, and then in the third game, he comes. You lock him in there once, and he comes back in an army suit.
And you can actually shoot him. But
Yeah.
he blocks it with an incredibly sturdy tea tray.
Yeah, and then so you just lock him in again.
Just remember that in the film he was effectively played by Arnold Rimmer.
It's probably like I know that was I thought he was pretty good in that.
I did too. The
I mean, he
shining
wasn't
beacon
like
in that movie.
I know she should have had like two butlers, like him, and then you have the old guy. And the joke is, why do you still keep this guy on? He's like, oh, but he's part of the family, and he's like clumsily making mistakes.
I hate whenever you say a whole part of the family thing. I remember the scene we cut out of Sonic the Jerk for obvious reasons.
Which one's that?
The one with Sonic's grandmother. I remember specifically we cut a scene out solely because we realised there's even in the context of the show it couldn't work.
Oh, you mean the whole
Yes, the song. The song about the Echidna song. I think that makes it worse.
I don't know, I haven't thought that far ahead.
I thought we were going to come up with a reason for why Sonic's racist, and it all stemmed down to his dad and his grandmother.
Yeah. It's because his family were like, in the past, slave owners.
Oh. I love it.
Says Pete.
A lot is happening, Austin.
The stream just stopped for me, says Pete. I can still see it.
I can see it. Of course, mine's on. That's only because of like where I am.
The delay is unavoidable with these streaming things, unfortunately. Unless we were playing multiplayer.
Then it's a different thing altogether.
Oh, he says it's working now.
Oh, good. Hi, zombie. Bye, zombie. Zip up your pants. Zip up your lip. Huh. Neat. It did. Oops, wrong way. Harry Potter! You're in grave danger! McGonagall! I'm trying to warn the child about the penises! You leave that boy alone! Harry Potter!
Stay out of the Forbidden Forest, because on the other side lies Edinburgh.
There's this video put up years ago that Pete knows all about, where they've got like a thing where they do, you're a wizard, Harry. I'm a what? You're a wizard. I'm not a wizard. I'm just Harry. Well, just Harry.
Listen,
You're a wizard.
you fat ass. I'm not a fucking wizard.
And then they did a sequel where it's Dumbledore's trying to warn them about, the stuff on the other floors. And keeps bringing emphasis to the fact that they're basically tentacle monsters. And then when he finds out Harry Potter's there, how they're very specifically going to get him.
I'll rip your giant dick off and bash you across the jaw with it.
What the devil do you think you're doing?
They'll rip your insides! Will you stop this now? You're scaring the wee lad. He needs to know about the penises entering all of his orifices. No, I just think you're a dirty old bastard. McGonagall, get back in your fucking cage! Right, for the sake of this, I'm gonna throw this in. I'm gonna leave this roll of film, and I'm going to take this spare part out because I want some things.
Oh, we're nearly at the 2 hour mark.
We are. So I'm gonna get this stuff, and then
Just a
we'll
minute.
see.
Yeah. Okay, just a minute. I'll be back.
All right. McGonagall.
McGonagall.
The children need to know about the penises. No, you leave old Harry Potter alone, you dirty old bastard. And then it literally ends with what's meant to be Harry Potter accidentally going to that one part of the school, and then getting bombed by a Teletubby. While Shrek watches, because of course Shrek watches. It's Shrek.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Oh God. God, those videos are just awful. It's all ogre now. It's never ogre. I praised Shrek every day. My dad asked me what the fuck I was doing, and he called me a faggot. I called him a cunt. I'm crying now. Shrek flew through my window. Why do these things exist? I'm pretty sure there's a fandom out there where they don't sexualize everything. Hold my beer. Everything did. Remember when when they had to Frosties had to close down Tony the Tiger's thing? Okay, now it's time for the chess puzzle. The rook and the knight are on the same wall. The bishop and the queen aren't they?
God of War is currently on offer.
Nice.
For like 20 quid on the store. I would recommend that game to
Let's see,
anyone.
the queen and the rook. The rook and the knight are on the same wall. Bishop and the queen are next to each other. Looks like it's all ogre now. Rook. Bishop. Pawn, queen, king. Now to save Sherry.
Power must be out.
Sweet.
Shit!
Is there no danger from being in close proximity to the explosion and fire?
You'd think.
How far into the game would you say you are now?
Well, let's see. I'm in the sewers, and the next bit is the... Well, the next bit would be the labs. Ah.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, apparently I did enough damage. Yeah, literally this entire thing is about doing enough damage and then hitting him with a crane. Bang! So I'd say I'm more than halfway through. I should say that this game is also on offer.
Is it?
It should be. I think it's on the summer sale, on the July sale, or the summer sale, whichever one.
Sherry?
Check.
Ha! Take this, Annette. I'm a better parent than you.
I'm here to help. Sherry's been implemented.
Yes, we know. Sherry's infected, and to be honest, well...
Oh, Spider-Man is also on offer. That's also worth getting.
Spider-Man!
Liquid. Days gone.
You just did. Spider-Man infects child.
Yeah, the God of War Digital Deluxe Edition is £22.30 for the PlayStation Plus.
News just in. Spider-Man causes disaster in Raccoon City. News just in. Spider-Man causes spider AIDS.
It'd be funny if, after the whole mid-credits scene in Far From Home, just nothing happened.
I remember when I made that post once about how I'm pretty sure that Spider-Man could do everything possible, and then JJ would still put up something along the lines of Spider-Man will protect people purely so he can get new minions made Spider-Taliban. If no one else will stop Spider-Man, I will. He puts on a cape and runs out to try and fight Spider-Man.
And fails.
Oh yeah, but have it so every time he runs into an actual villain, he keeps making some assumption that they are all working for Spider-Man. I'm on to you, Vulture. I know you're taking orders from Spider-Man.
What?
Oh, not today, you bastard! Your spider reigns of terror are over!
Don't make my HD collection 15 quid.
Yeah, I've been tempted to pick that up actually.
You just did. Spider-Man brings hell on Earth.
Resident Evil 5 for $6.50. I still want it.
The blood moon is falling.
Oh.
Ah, sweet, if you don't pick up the grenade launcher in the police station, there's one down here.
Well, I was at 6 the Tricentennial Edition.
I still wouldn't buy it.
Tekken 7 Season Pass 2.
Use Justin. Spider-Man bursts out a fat British man's chest.
That's believable.
Well, the Naruto Ultimate Ninja games, again, on offer.
Yeah. I don't know if Pete's still here, but today I don't know if he's actually played the Crash Team Racing game that's just come out.
Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy. I think they're all the ones I don't have. Which ones are these? This series is established as a... Yeah, but which one? Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2.
Use Justin. Spider-Man invented Naruto.
Spider... I can just imagine him doing a thing and Spider-Man knew who the Zodiac Killer was and didn't tell anybody.
You know what I think? He did it.
Spider-Man likes to pay for things. Spider-Man uses a red pen and writes in racism.
Spider-Man is a communist. Don't believe me? Look at the red on his uniform.
You know, we never did continue the Naruto run after the first one.
We really didn't.
And I know I promised myself no more games until I'd finished a few of the backlog I've got, but I can get all of them for 16 quid at the moment.
Sounds like a good offer to me, Chief.
How long is it available for? It's available until the 14th of August. So I tell you what, if I can finish Judgment in the next couple of days...
Judgment.
Judgment.
Ah. Yeah. Spider-Man, but Spider-Man pays for things of your tax dollars using dirty money. How do we know it's dirty? Because he pulled the money out of his own ass.
Oh, I can't get back onto the broadcast.
Shit.
I'll open it up on YouTube.
for shizzle, my nizzle.
I also like the fact that anyone who disagrees, he berates anyone who disagrees with him.
Wow, that sounds like... So he's basically Donald Trump.
Well, he's more Alex Jones.
Spider-Man. I still remember when the Civil War comic was going on, when Tony Stark convinced Spider-Man to reveal his true identity. And as they were mentioning it, as he mentioned he was going to come out and tell everyone what his secret identity was, you see JJ just going at him, going at everyone else and going, hey, 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 no one talk until this is over. If you say anything, I'll fire you. And then when he finally reveals who he is, you see everyone else's reaction to it. And then suddenly they see JJ's fainted.
I had this nightmare that my own photographer is Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, that whole Civil War thing didn't work out well for him anyway.
Well, Civil War never worked out.
Yeah, it didn't. Everything went well. Well, meant terrible. Right from the word go.
Yeah.
Especially
It's
after,
Tony Stark at his worst.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I came up with this thing where we divide everyone, even though I wasn't trying to divide, but it ended up being divided anyway, but it was a great plan because I came up with it. Tony Stark.
Tony Stark. Something about that name. Tony Stark.
The most handsome guy you'll ever meet.
Anyone who disagrees, they're probably gay. You can't say that anymore, sir. Like what? Huh. Well, I was made in the 60s, I think.
I'm way handsome than that Thor guy.
I mean, Thor's not that good. I mean, let's face it. His name isn't Tony Stark.
And does he have a super cool suit like me? I didn't think so.
Dispensing solution now.
Tony Stark. Something about that name just makes me feel tingly inside.
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Tony Stark.
And since I'm in a good mood, I'm going to take away Spider-Man's suit.
Why?
Because I'm Tony Stark.
But he kind of needs that suit to fight crime.
Yeah, but I'm Tony Stark. I do what I want.
You're a bastard, Tony.
No, I'm not a bastard. I'm Tony Stark. But, Mr. Stark, I really need that suit. Tell it to someone who cares.
You need that suit like I need to be poor. Mr. Stark, please. No, no, no. I'm taking that suit back.
I'll take that one as well.
Oh, come on, that's not even your one.
I don't care. I'm Tony Stark. And I'll be taking your Aunt May as well.
Oh, come on, not Aunt May.
Say, what's that you're eating? Pasta? Okay, I'm taking it.
You can't just take all my stuff. Really? I believe I just did.
Because I'm Tony Stark.
I make the impossible possible. You said I could not take your stuff, and yet here I am, holding your stuff.
And now I'm going to take you, young man.
I just realized that we've just turned Tony Stark into Mark Zuckerberg.
And now I'm going to buy Facebook.
Ha! You cannot drop block my Stoil.
I've just bought Facebook, and now everyone's profile pictures have to be of Tony Stark.
You try and block me, yes?
No one blocks Tony Stark.
You should have sided with me when you had the chance. Now you lay over there, dead.
No one hates Tony Stark. Well, except one guy, Norman Osborn.
But Norman Osborn's a pussy.
He's a has-been.
Oh, now, that's not fair. In order to be a has-been, he has to have been a was.
I hear he likes to ride around on a glider in a silly green outfit. What is it now, an elf or something? Oh, who the fuck cares?
Certainly not Tony Stark.
Oh, in some ways I feel bad for him. You know, I have this really awesome suit, and he goes around like it's Halloween every day.
He goes around like it's Halloween. I go around like it's Christmas. Because Christmas is better.
Every day is Tony Stark's birthday.
I like how egotistical we've made your interpretation of Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Like he's Christ all goddamn mighty.
So, Nightcrawler, you still worship God? Because the last time I looked, he was worshipping me. Tony Stark.
You know what? Lord Flashheart is actually probably a very good one to do with him, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh god, I can hear the orange walk going on. Crazy bastards. One day you can grow up to be as cool as Tony Stark.
I lied.
You'll never grow up to be as cool as Tony.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
Oh god, I don't know if you can actually hear that in the background.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like the drums and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the orange walk. The only thing worse than this would be a clan rally. I'm not even joking. The government is actually, up here, is actually trying to get these walks banned because of what they represent. So, you know, we're trying.
Complete.
Ah, was the Prince Duke of Edinburgh? No, that's the Earl of Doncaster. You know, I would actually love to dissect Blackadder, the Blackadder seasons a little bit as they progress. Oh, shit. Sorry, Plenty Boy. You're going to hell.
Yeah, apparently there's going to be another Blackadder.
Why at this point is the major question I have.
I don't know, it's just that been planning to do one for years, but they just couldn't make up their minds which time period they want it.
Well, the thing is, where can they really go from here on?
Well, the original plan was it was going to be set in the 60s.
Okay, well, to be fair, all the other ones have been, apart from the fourth one, have all been set in, like, you know, pre-gun, you know, the pre-gun world.
Yeah. And apparently the plan was Blackadder starts a band.
Oh God, let me guess, Percy and Baldric.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be like parodying the Beatles.
Nah, that'd be a thing.
But
I've heard that this new series, if it happens, is going to be set like he's going to be a university lecturer or something.
yeah, I think they decided to set in modern times.
Ah, shit. Take a grenade to the face.
If he was like a history professor, that'd be understandable.
Yeah.
Especially when you consider his history.
Well, the Blackadder series has never gone backwards from the previous one, has it? So.
No.
Well, let's see. The first one started around the time of the War of the Roses, so around that, you know, that time.
Yeah, the second one was the Tudors.
Yeah. So, you know, not that far off into the future, but still pretty far off. Yeah, so pretty further on. Then it was the
the Georgian era.
Oh God, I forgot the Georgian era. Yeah.
And then there's that Christmas special that's set in Victorian times.
There was a special about the Cavalier years.
Yeah, the Cavalier years. I actually enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
He spares your doom, sir. Fascinating.
And then it's the First World War.
And then he has that one where he goes back in time.
And then there
The
was
Blackadder
the
goes.
Millennium Special back and forth.
Yeah, when it goes.
which was set
Yeah, when it
in
goes back and
2000.
forth, and we do get to see the Roman version at least.
So if they didn't want to break tradition, they would have to set it within the last 19 years.
But Ollie, we at least got to see Roman Blackadder.
Yeah, Roman Blackadder would be good.
I say, look at the giant ginger hedge right there. That's not a ginger hedge, sir. That's the Scots.
And
the running joke that as high as the command got, the skirts got shorter.
yeah,
Whereas Melchit's skirt is actually above pant level.
yeah. And I mean, because Stephen Fry and Miranda Richardson have expressed interest of like doing a Blackadder in the Old West.
An interesting concept. I do have to agree.
It is, but how good are their American accents?
Oh,
I
God,
think that would sort of take away from the feel of it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's always been a very British kind of dry humour sort of thing.
And yeah, and plus, it wouldn't be the same without Flashheart.
Nothing is the same without Flashheart. I think that's neat.
It wouldn't be. Yeah, it wouldn't be good without Flashheart. Because imagine a gun-toting Flashheart.
If they were going to Americanise Blackadder at all, you would have to have Flashheart.
Yeah.
Oh. Flash by name, Flash by nature. Hoorah!
I mean, I remember like a while ago where I thought of writing a Blackadder fanfiction set in the Old West. And in it, so Blackadder was going to be the sheriff.
I can imagine it, and that's the worst part. Oh, God.
And then Melchett is the mayor.
I can honestly see Blackadder trying to get out of, well, get out of a duel or something. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh dear, the stream's not being kind to Sam again.
It really is not. I'm sure it'll calm down once it's been put in order. Silence, I will have order.
Sony must really hate you.
I don't know why, I've been very good to them. I bought their PSP. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I'm back. I mean, for God's sake, I bought the PSP, I bought their Vita. Dear God. You'd think they'd like me for that. That's...
Buggeration.
Yeah, well, I could hear that. So I'm definitely still in the party now. This bridge looks foreboding.
Looks like you've wandered onto a Star Wars set.
Do 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 do. Bullshit. Well, let's get the G virus.
I just discovered something yesterday.
What?
WWE fanfiction exists.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, a lot of things that I'd rather not exist from WWE exist, including WWE roleplay accounts that I fucking despise.
Oh, God.
How the hell does that work?
What, the fan fiction?
No, the roleplays.
Oh god, you do not want... Okay, all of them are the fucking same. They all... You only ever get the female wrestlers, and they are always lesbians and always have a penis. They are all the fucking same. I have had, unfortunately, about 3 pages follow me, a Carmella, and I ended up having to put, at one point me and a bunch of others put up a thing like, no more WWE RP accounts, please. We're sick to death of these fucking things. Yeah, this is what we deal with. That's William. Let's kill it. Holy shit, he's taking a rocket. Okay. Fuck me, he took a lot.
Target has been neutralized. Ending quarantine.
Jesus Christ, he took a pounding.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what WWE roleplay things are like. Nothing to do with roleplaying whatsoever. It's literally just that and nothing else.
Just what a gigantic orgy.
It is literally just lewd accounts and nothing else. But the thing is that lewd accounts already have a certain, well, stigmata to them anyway, due to the fact that not a lot of people want to roleplay just for the sake of being thirsty. Some people want story, and the problem is that the WWE accounts are the only ones that cannot do story. It is literally just them wanting to have really badly grammared lesbian sex.
Yeah, I've been reading some fan fiction yesterday. I came across this really dreadful one.
Oh god.
It's one of those shipping ones.
Oh god.
I mean, the pairing is understandable.
I think we've
it's just
lost
the way
Ollie.
it was executed.
I think we've lost. Well, I think we've lost Ollie because there's only one person watching the stream.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't get back onto it, sorry.
Alright. Well, the thing is,
Yeah.
we're so close to the end, I think I'm just going to run it through to the end at this point.
Yeah. So, I mean, the pairing is understandable, it's just the execution was terrible.
Okay, I'm going to dread this, but who is it?
Finn and Bailey.
Okay.
Yes, it was just poorly executed.
It's
For
poorly
one thing, they were out of character.
Of course.
Well, I mean, they go by... In this fan fiction, they go by their real names.
Okay.
Fergal and Pam.
Fergal. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's
'cause
Finn
I know
Balor's rival.
that's his real name, but it still amuses me to hear it.
Yeah.
I should probably also point out, apparently Sheamus is coming back as a referee.
And, So yeah, they were completely out of character. I mean, in it, Finn is emo as hell. I mean, it's like he cuts himself.
I feel like part of my soul just died.
Yeah, I'm like, are we sure this is Finn Balor we're talking about?
Look,
I mean, he seems like...
I deal with people who roleplay and do like these things and don't know how the character actually is. It is an unfortunate side effect of these things.
Yeah, I mean, Finn Balor seems like a really cheerful guy.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
Apparently one of the nicest guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Bailey gets a mixed reception.
Yeah.
I heard some stories that she's really nice and all that.
I've heard a mixed bag. I've heard from some people that she is pretty nice, but then I've heard like people who've worked with her, like Cody Rhodes has said that she fakes being this nice person.
I mean, I think she's only like. I mean, do you think it could be an age thing that she's only nice to like young, like kids and that?
It is possible.
Yeah, I mean, whenever she's with a child, I mean, she's perfectly fine. She's like, oh, you know, she gives them hugs and all that, and she's like, oh, you're really awesome, and it, really means it.
Yeah, I think age is definitely something to do with it.
Yeah.
Because let's not lie, the older fans do tend to have a certain behaviour. Not all of it good.
Stupid thing's locked. Hold on. Sherry, what are you... I think I can open it from the other side.
9 minutes until detonation.
I mean, and Russ. And the thing is, it's like, in it, it's like Bailey like cheats on her husband with Finn.
Yeah, that's totally realistic.
Yeah. She doesn't seem the type to do that.
No.
Yeah. And another thing is that she gets into an argument with Sasha Banks. It's like, well, if you like him so much, why don't you go out with him? And Sasha's like, you know what? I think I will.
That's okay.
Next day they start dating.
That's like the single most childish thing that anyone would do. I mean, I know wrestlers do childish things, but come on.
Yeah, and I'm like, really? I think Finn can do better.
I agree.
And for some reason Enzo Amore's there.
That's an even bigger why.
And the thing is, he's portrayed as a nice guy in it.
Yeah, that's definitely not Enzo. Enzo is a legendarily big asshole.
Oh yeah. I think so. This person gives too much praise to some of them. Anyway, yesterday I got a bit bored and started like giving alternate costumes to existing wrestlers.
We've all done it.
Yeah, but this time I like gave them like superhero outfits.
Well, in John Cena's case, not that far off.
Well, haven't got to him yet. Done Finn Balor. Well, Demon Finn. Basically, I made him the Joker.
Well, he's actually done that before. Back when he was just fit, back when he was Prince Devitt, he actually did do the Joker entrance before he came to WWE. Because he'd still do the face paint thing while he was in New Japan, and he'd occasionally do Venom, he'd do Carnage, or any of the symbiotes. He did the Joker. He did quite a few.
Yeah, and I made Becky Batman.
That actually works.
I'm like, yeah, so why be Batwoman when you can be Batman?
Well, she is the man.
Yeah. I made Seth Rollins Robin.
Yeah.
Like, gave him the Burt Ward outfit. I made Bailey Harley Quinn.
Fair.
And I made Sasha Banks Poison Ivy.
Cool.
That's as far as I got. I wanted to do something with Vince, but I couldn't think of anything.
Clayface. The Kingpin.
Yeah, he's not fat enough. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back in a bit.
Well, we're right at the end now, anyway. I mean, that was literally the last boss.
Okay.
All right.
Claire! Leon! It's so good to see you.
I told you we'd make it, didn't I?
Dad.
And that's that. Okay, I got an S rank. 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Rank S.
And that will do it for us here. Thank you for joining us for this, what was meant to be a quick stream, but was just me fucking around with infinite weapons.
Which shortened it a bit.
It did, it really did. But...
Well, that's a speed run right there.
Well, so guys, how can the internet find you people and the lovely things you do?
Well, you can find me within the Grey Walls, where I'll be continuing the Spider-Man DLC.
Awesome. And Ollie, where can the internet find you and your crippled self?
You can find me as Ollie Johnson in all of the places, YouTube and Twitch, where I'm doing a Middle-earth marathon at the moment, and among whatever else I feel like streaming at any given time. I'm quite spontaneous like that.
Definitely check out the Middle-earth stuff.
Yeah. In fact, I'll be up for doing some of that later if you guys want to. But
yeah, that sounds cool.
Well, it might be difficult for me as I've got visitors.
Well, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I wouldn't want to exclude you, so I'll just play some Judgment today and not bother streaming. So.
Alright. Well, thank you all for joining us then, and we'll see you all next time.
Yeah. Oh, and Ollie Games for the stream archive.
Oh, yes, the archives. Can't forget the archives. Well, till then, bye.
Bye.
Ah.